Hello, hello. Waiting just a couple minutes for some people to pop in here. Make sure and say hello and tell me where you're from when you come into the room. What are you doing, Bersabeh? Sure, come over here and say hello. We're on Facebook Live. Here, my lovely wife is going to say hello while you're coming in. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Thanks for being here. No one's told me who you are yet, but that's okay. Let's roll because I know you're busy. Hello, Camellia from LA. Hello, Courtney. Thank you. Maybe there's some delay here. Please put this in your notes. There's a metaphysical reason for every physical result. Now, I know that sounds somewhat mystical, and it can be, but let's break this down and let's make it really practical. Hey, Matt, let's make it really practical. All right? The prefix meta means above and beyond, to go above and beyond, to rise above. So the word metaphysical means something above and beyond the physical. You follow me? So let me say it again. There's a metaphysical reason for every physical result. Now, again, might sound mystical, but let me make it real practical here. Let's talk about paper money. Paper money is physical. You can hold it in your hand, you can feel it, you can put it in your pocket, you can go spend it and buy something with it. But it's not the paper that has any value. You with me? It's the idea of what the paper is worth. And the idea is not physical, it's not tangible. It's metaphysical. Are you tracking with me here? The idea of what a $100 bill is worth is the value of the $100 bill, and that could change in a moment. An idea can change in a moment. Ask people from India about what happened to their rupee, if we have anyone from India here. It changed overnight. It was all of a sudden totally disregarded and totally worthless. Nobody wants, let's just talk about US dollars here for a moment. Hey, Camellia from Germany. US dollars. Nobody wants green pieces of paper with pictures of dead presidents on them. I don't want them. You don't want them. What you want, that's the physical. What you want is the idea of what those green pieces of paper with pictures of dead presidents on them represent, or what they will bring to you. The value is in the metaphysical realm, not the physical. Are you tracking with me here? It's a game changer when you get it. Let me give you one more quick example. Bitcoin. Show me a Bitcoin. If you have a Bitcoin, show me your Bitcoin, right? Hand me your Bitcoin. Let me hold your Bitcoin. You can't, because it's just an idea. It's purely metaphysical. I got one heart. Somebody just got it. All right. It's purely metaphysical. The value of a Bitcoin is not physical at all, because Bitcoins aren't tangible. Show me love. You can't show me love. You go, well, yeah, I can show you the person I love. Okay, well, I can do that too. She popped up here just a moment ago. But I can't show you the feeling of love, because the feeling of love is metaphysical, and all I can do is demonstrate to you the outcomes or the behaviors or the actions of that feeling. Show me God. You can't show me God, because God is not physical. There's no tangibility. Now you can see the creations of God. Thank you. Hi Dawn. You can see, the things that God shows up as in this world, but you can't show God, because God is metaphysical. So let me go back to the original premise. There's a metaphysical reason for every physical result. And so for you to become superhuman, the prefix super means to rise above, go beyond. For you to become more than human, you have to stop right now, thinking like a human, because humans look at tangibility. Humans look at physical outcomes. Humans judge by appearances. And those things are nothing more than the effect of something in the metaphysical realm, just like the couple of simple examples I've given you. Now, are you getting this? Because if you are, this is a game changer, man. This will change your life. Now, let's go over to the Christian tradition. We could go to many, but the Christian tradition says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of which you have not yet seen. I love that passage. Faith is a substance. Now, if you look at the word substance, it's defined as the real physical matter of which something is created from. Now, faith is metaphysical. It's a feeling. And so for you to be able to, thank you, Christian, faith is, you're right, Don. Don's with me. Kristen's with me. The results, the outcomes are, hey, Anthony, the outcomes are the effects of something greater. And that greater is metaphysical. It's not physical. If you just joined, the prefix meta means to go above and beyond. So there's a metaphysical reason for every physical result. It means there's some thing that is the driver, that is the cause above and beyond the physical result that has created that result. Are you following me on this? Now, I mentioned the word faith, and I quoted, the Christian tradition. And let me dive a little bit more deeply into this faith, because we're not talking about blind faith. Blind faith is ignorance, and blind faith is amateurish. The esoteric traditions understand that true faith is grounded in two things: knowledge and experience. Now, I gotta define knowledge too, because a lot of people think they have knowledge, but they don't have knowledge. They know about something. There's a big difference between knowing about something and truly knowing it. Knowing is an ownership. You can read every book in the world on gourmet cooking. That's not going to make you a gourmet cook. You can watch every video on YouTube on gourmet cooking. That's not going to make you a gourmet cook. The only way you're going to become a gourmet cook is to get into the kitchen and start chopping some vegetables. And throwing them in a skillet, right? And making mistakes and figuring it out and following the recipes. And that is called experience. Are you with me on this? Knowing about something is not knowing it. And the only way you know it is through experience. And so now I'm giving you a lot in a short amount of time here, and you can watch this again and again and again. It's the beauty of this getting captured on Facebook, and I would highly encourage that you do. But going back to the original premise, there's a metaphysical reason for every physical result. Then to the Christian tradition, faith is a substance. Substance is like the matrix. It's what creates it. It's all in the metaphysical realm. And science tells us this too. You hang around with me long enough, you're going to hear some quantum physics. Because quantum physics is the mysticism of the 21st century. But I digress. So faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of which you have not yet seen. And not blind faith. That's ignorance. That's amateurish. That's childish. But faith grounded in knowledge. And the only way you have true knowledge is through ownership. And the only way you get ownership is through experience and application. So true knowledge only comes through application and experience. You got to get in the arena. You got to have faith. True faith. And I'm not asking you to do anything you don't do every single day. You have faith that you're going to wake up tomorrow. There's not one single power in this universe that can guarantee you're going to wake up tomorrow. Or that will guarantee it. There's not one power in this universe that will guarantee you'll wake up tomorrow. You think the sun's going to rise tomorrow. There's not one power in this universe that you don't know it's going to rise tomorrow. You think it is. You live by faith all the time. You have faith that the money you think you have in the bank is going to be worth something next week. Well, again, talk to our friends in India who had rupees stuffed under their pillow and under their mattress, and the government, got wind of it, and they didn't like it because they weren't getting their due, and so they just came along and said, okay, the old rupee is discontinued, it's worth nothing. Overnight, all that money they had socked away was worthless. But you have faith that your money is worth something. You have faith all the time about a lot of things. So I'm not asking you to do anything you don't already do. But when it comes to fulfilling your dreams, your destiny, to becoming superhuman, to actualizing your potential, you get stuck in appearances. You think like a human instead of a superhuman. Have some faith. Because your greatest possibility and potential lies just beyond the doorway of fear. So use what you use in other areas for your life, and you'll be better for it. I really hope that this is valuable for you, and I know your time is valuable. I honor that. I know there's a lot of people you could be watching here on busy social media, and my greatest prayer and hope is that this is helpful. There's a link above my head. We have so many ways we can help you. If this resonates with you and you want to dive deep into the mystery traditions and the esoteric traditions and all of those things, quantum physics and above and beyond psychology, and let me help you. That's what we do. And anything less is a limited view of the universe. Love you lots. Have some faith. Faith is a substance. God bless. Take care. Have a masterful day.